there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you as always for coming back to this series with Estudiantes de La Plata in Argentina. Today we've got a double header, both against Cerro Porteno from Paraguay. It's the Copa Libertadores group stage, match days 3 and 4. We are, hopefully with 2 wins today, we will be through to the knockout stage, so hopefully it'll be a nice little wrap up and I won't need to worry about the group stage anymore. Before we get into it then, I think we've got one transfer to tell you about. We've got a free transfer arranged, a very good looking player. And we'll just have a quick look now at the schedule, as we always do. So, since that last game, we've done okay, and then things have kind of not gone okay. So we started out with a 4-1 win against San Lorenzo. You remember that I said we had 5 home games in a row. I was expecting somewhere between 10 and 15 points. We've ended up with 7, which is not good at all. We did beat Newell's 2-0, but then a really bad run. We lost to Atletico Tucumán, drew against Banfield and lost to Vélez. We absolutely battered Vélez, but we just couldn't get through. It was a brilliant free kick from Thiago Almada just after the break. To be honest, what I think it is I think it's this stupid glitch in FM in Argentina where we have to play every couple of days and I'm having to make 8, 9, 10 changes match to match. You just can't get the rhythm going. There's no momentum. There's no partnerships. And it just falls apart completely. So I think it's what's hamstrung us every season so far. It's really frustrating. But you know, that's it. It is what it is. It's a glitch which I assume they know about, or I will try and tell them and hope that they can fix it in future. So yeah, we've got Cerro Porteno twice today, and then we obviously we'll be playing Boca and Newell's off camera because nothing matters there. The only thing that does potentially matter is the issue of second place. I mean, we're 6 points clear with 6 points to play for, but the goal difference is 25 over Vélez, so it would take a ridiculous set of results to mean that we didn't finish second. So that should be secured already, which, you know, it'll be our third second place in 4 seasons, which I don't think is terrible. It's a bit disappointing again that we've come up short through no fault of our own. It is down to the fixture congestion that just comes about for no reason in the game. There was a point earlier in the season where we had 3 weeks where we didn't play, and yet everybody else in the league played. And the teams that we didn't play didn't have any reason not to play. They didn't have Europe, they didn't have Cup. We didn't have Europe. Continental competition, we didn't have any Cup games to play. It was just 3 blank weeks, and I don't know why it happened, but it seems to happen every season, and it's really frustrating because I've shown you it before, that down here, look at this, we've got games on the 27th, the 29th and the 30th of April. I mean, how is that possible? How is that a thing? So this is the guy I want to tell you about, Mario Benitez, a 19-year-old attacking midfielder, looks absolutely fantastic, very, very agile, very, very technical. He looks very good indeed. The passing's great, the technique's great, the flair's good as well, the off the ball, teamwork and vision are really good as well. He's quick, agile, he's only 5'8", so very, very low centre of gravity. He's coming in on a free from Newell's. I think he'd be worth a fortune. As I say, at 19 years of age, he might not be a first team regular straight away. I might send him out on loan somewhere, or I might give him a season in the reserves and call him up every now and again. But really, really happy to get this kid on board. I think he's going to be a star. Here we go with the match preview. Cerro Porteno, the league isn't in the game, the Paraguayan league. So they've won 1, lost 1 so far in the group. So, you know, we're inconsistent at the minute. It's ridiculous. I think we'd won 13 out of 14 and drawn the other one up until this little run of 3 without a win, which, you know, these runs, they have to come to an end, don't they? But it's so frustrating when you win all those games and you're still so far behind a team like Boca. It's really frustrating. The referee today, Wilson Lamoureux, he has shown 20 yellow cards, not sent anyone off yet in 10 matches. So, yeah, this is the team we are going with. It's strong. We only have Leonardo Fernandez out injured. He's out for a couple of weeks yet. Daniel Sapper is back in the team after his injury. And yeah, it's about as strong a team as I could really hope to get. I hate this formation. A 4-4-1-1 from Cerro Porteno, defensive one at that. We are going to have to go some to break this team down. We should be winning this game because there's not a lot of actual players in their team. A lot of it is greyed out for them. So we should be getting the win. But I'm going to hand over to this. Oh, I might actually leave it at that. I might not bother saying anything else. That looked pretty good. Actually, no, I will. I'm a bit of a control freak like that. Can't let the assistant have the last word, can I? I'm going to say I want to see a good display. We should be winning. Should. But then, to be fair, we kind of should have beaten a couple of those teams that we didn't beat in the last 3 games. So anything can happen, can't it? We get the game underway. I'm not sure how big a crowd. It looks like there could be a few empty seats. I don't know if it'll be a massively popular match, this one. Let's just pause it and bring up the video printer because I quite like that. So, of course, we will keep an eye on Universidad de Chile's match against Blooming just to see how they're going because, obviously, it is between us and Universidad de Chile, you would have thought. They've already missed a penalty as well in the 3rd minute. Santos lead, Vélez are in front, and Atletico Paranaense have equalised already at Santos. So straight from kickoff. An absolutely butt kiss happening here. Kundamura with a throw. Thomas Fernandez, good tackle on him, but we've kept hold of the ball. It's into midfield. Gil Romero will pick it up. And he'll go back to Heredia. Good first time ball out to Brian Cufre. Right, get the ball in the box. Go on. Lovely ball in. Estevao with the glancing header into the hands of Vera. Not a bad start. We've had quite a few shots there. We haven't seen any of them. That was the first highlight. This is a very, very strange first half. This is the second highlight of the half. And you can see we've had 10 shots, 5 on target. We haven't seen any of those highlights. As Estevao gets the shot away and Vera saves. Yeah, how bizarre that is. We've not seen any of these highlights. As Vera clears, this highlight's going to continue, so something else is obviously going to happen. Newell's Old Boys are playing in Brazil against Nacional and are getting absolutely spanked. 4-0 down after 26 minutes. So Thomas Fernandez plays it into Estevao. And he's gone down, and is that going to be a penalty? He's going over to watch the VAR. I don't think I've ever had a VAR appeal to overturn a penalty. I don't think I don't think I've seen it happen in the game. Let me know in the comments if you have. I don't think I have. And there again, we have the penalty, and Valentin Vada is going to take it. So we'll see what he can do. Be a good time to score, wouldn't it? And he hasn't done. But Pellegrini whips it back across, and Fernandez can't get on the end of that. Well, the goals are well and truly flying in everywhere, except in our group. Both our games are 0-0. As I say, Nacional are smashing Newell's. Oh no, Benitez injured. Is that Martin Benitez? Is that the Mario Benitez? That's the kid we're signing. What's he done? What has he done? That's not good, is it? He's injured himself. Santos 2-1 up on Atletico Paranaense. Vélez 3-0 up on Alianza Lima, who we had in last season's group, didn't we? That's the most bizarre first half. We saw literally nothing, and yet we've had loads of shots. I'm just going to say I'm not happy because I don't know what happened there. 12 shots, 7 on target, and we've barely seen anything. Vada with the free kick. Can he do better here? It's on to the top of the goal. A little bit closer than the penalty, to be fair. This was supposed to be 3 out of 3, and it is not going well at the minute. As Vada whips that one in, and that's a better free kick. Almost caught the keeper out, and all of a sudden, we're getting highlights galore. McAllister to Cufre. Whips the ball in. Estevao's header, just wide. Here's Valeri. Plays it forward into the channel for Benitez. He's going to get onto it as well. And the shot is well saved by Daniel Sapa. He kept himself big there and made sure that didn't get past him. And that was a really good chance for their first shot on target as well. But we're away now with the goal kick. Just coming up to an hour. Really, really not happy at the minute. As I say, if we were seeing all these highlights, it'd be a really good performance. But it's just not happening. It's Pellegrini. Oh, my God. Heredia at the back here plays it forward for Cascini. We've made all 3 substitutions. Cascini and Lamardo and Golderson have all come on as Thomas Fernandez looks to play it in. Pellegrini pulls it back for Lamardo, and that should have been the goal, shouldn't it? That should have been a breakthrough. We've taken off Fada and McAllister and Estevao, and that's a great hit from Cascini and a really good save from from Vera. He is having a brilliant game so far for the visitors as Gil Romero flicks it on, but we've lost possession in midfield here. Oviedo plays it forward for Benitez. And Thomas Fernandes has stolen it. Golderson's looking to get in. If you play it over the top, he's in, but they don't see that option. For Kundo Mura to Nogueira. Into midfield for Cascini. Out to Lamado. This is good passage of play. Is that ball going to hold up? It is. Pellegrini plays it in. It's going to drop for Fernandes. And there's the breakthrough in the final 20 minutes. Thomas Fernandes' 11th goal of the season and quite possibly his best as well. What a volley. What a hit. Brilliant strike as the ball from Pellegrini is absolutely superb and the technique on that shot is just stunning. Unlucky for the keeper, but what a finish. Kufre with the throw to Lamado. Kufre whips the ball across looking for Fernandes and he scored at the second attempt. I think he hit the post with the first one, but he's put the second one away and it's our 28th shot of the game. 18 on target and it's 2-0 and it's no less than we deserve in fairness. Lovely ball in from Kufre. It's a header. Oh, he saved it. Well done, Vera. He saved it, but unfortunately it came straight back to Thomas Fernandes and he made no mistake. And Universidad de Chile have got a late goal. They are leading against Blooming and that will keep the pressure on us a little bit going into match day 4. The only thing that looks to be up for debate now is first v second, which is basically what we expected, as this one looks to be trundling out to a solid 2-0 win. But there could be other ideas here. That wasn't far away from Valeri, was it? He almost got one back. And we should be out of sight. We should be 4-5, 6-0 up. Their keeper has been absolutely fantastic today. He really has. As that ball comes in, causes a bit of problem, get it away, and the final whistle goes. And I'm a little bit underwhelmed. The performance, brilliant. Really good looking at the stats. I mean, the first half was bizarre. But we've done really well. It's just a shame that we've not put on a 5, 6, 7 goal display there. I'm just going to say guard against complacency because I don't want to go overboard on that. Because bizarrely, I'm a little bit underwhelmed. What that does do then, it puts us 3 points clear of Universidad de Chile as it was before the match, courtesy of our win in that last video in Chile. So yeah, a win now against Cerro Porteno in Paraguay will confirm our progression, and then it is just down to whether we finish first or second, which, to be fair, doesn't really matter, does it? So let us get on a plane and head off to Paraguay. Here we are then, all ready for our match day 4 meeting in Paraguay with Cerro Porteno. Let's hope we can build on that first game. Let's hope we get a slightly better performance. 2 games obviously then to just show you. One was just a brilliant match. One was a brilliant performance. We lost 2-1 at home to champions Boca. It was a brilliant match though. It was so even. It didn't deserve to have a loser. It really didn't. It was an absolutely fantastic match. We really went for Boca and we deserved something out of the game. Estevao got our goal, which is, obviously it's won him the top scorer award. He has finished top scorer. We then went away to Newell's and we absolutely smashed them. They had a player sent off after 36 minutes, by which time we were already 3-0 up, so it didn't really have any influence on the result. Couple from Gaston Paiva and a brilliant hat-trick from Enzo Galabert wrapped up our league season in style, and this is what it means just quickly then. So as I say, Estevao, 29 goals, 11 clear of Ramon Abia. He top of the average ratings, top of the player of the match awards as well, so he's just had an absolutely sensational season. I'll be very surprised if he's here at the start of next season. There are clubs circling around this kid. There really are. Let's have a look. At the moment, he is wanted by Fluminense, Werder Bremen, Sporting Club de Portugal, Atletico Madrid and Sevilla. So I would be very surprised if we keep hold of him. But what we will try and do is we will try and get hold of as much money as we can. As you can see there, the 3 teams in red, Huracan, Los Andes and Rosario Central have all gone down. If we have a look at the average points, it was fairly close. Los Andes, of course, We're very, very unlucky, really. It's really bizarre. I hate this average points thing. It's so strange. I mean, you look in real life, their league season's just ended, and Tigre went down, and they finished 9th out of 26, and they got relegated. It's just boggles the mind, doesn't it? In fact, they actually finished in a Copa Sudamericana qualification place, and they've been relegated, and because of that, they can't go into the Sudamericana. You're not in Argentina. You're not allowed to be not in the top flight if you're in the Sudamericana or the Libertadores. So it's just really is absolutely ridiculous that you can have a team finish 9th out of 26 and get relegated. It just doesn't make any logical sense whatsoever. I do have some team changes to do here, so I will see you pitch side in a sec. Here are the lineups then. It's a 4-4-1-1 again from Cerro Porteno, and for us, from that game against Newell's, we've just made a couple of changes. We've changed both wingers. Pellegrini and Fernandes come in for Orozco and Galabert, and I've brought Gaston Campi in as well at centre-back in place of Agustin Heredia. Other than that, it's the same team that thrashed Newell's. So hopefully it's a confident team, and we can really get out there and we can get the job done. So we could secure qualification for the second round, so go out there and impress me. Hasn't really worked particularly well, has it, that one? Let's go for... I'm going to say I want to see a good display. Let's see what that does. Right, players are coming out. Let's get straight to the kickoff. No messing about. So yeah, all in all, we finished second again in the league, which was all right. It wasn't too bad. It's our third runners-up spot in 4 seasons. I'm hoping at some point we can just push on and catch Boca, because it's getting really frustrating now. First highlight of the match, you can see Matthews Pellegrini down there is getting some treatment on the sidelines. He's got a potential hamstring injury, so we'll monitor that. We have got Lucas Rodriguez on the bench, so not a massive problem. This is the first highlight of the game, believe it or not. Here's Facundo Moura. 18 minutes in, it's been a very, very poor start. But here's Gaston Paiva, maybe he can liven things up. Cascini now switches it out to Marlon. Pellegrini is waiting to come back on by the look of it. He's been abandoned. The physio's just gone off and ditched him. Cascini to Paiva, he's going to get to it. He's played Fernandes to Facundo Moura, and it goes for Estevao. Corner for Paiva, in it goes. Pellegrini's going to get to it. It came off the post, did it? I think, and I think there was a block in there as well. And the injured Pellegrini was almost on the score sheet there. Universidad de Chile are already winning in their game against Blooming as well. So unless we get a win here, things are going to get pretty tight between us two, because that would put them on 9 points, and at the moment we'll be on 10, and would be 6 points clear of third. So would be a point away from qualification. But let's just get the job done. I think we will. Paiva spreads a lovely ball out to Thomas Fernandes. Gets past his man, plays it in. Free header for Estevao, and a flying save from Vera keeps him out. Pellegrini, I'm going to try and nurse through till half-time, I think, as Paiva whips that free kick in and Vera holds on well. Universidad de Chile are 2-0 up in their match, so it looks like they're delivering the points there. Here's Pellegrini now to Cascini. Can we follow suit? Good ball from Cascini to Moura. Drills it across on Paiva, and again, Vera is there to stop it going across the line. He is really putting in a great performance again today. Paiva whips the ball across, and it's gone in for Estevao. I am not sure how he put that in. It's his 30th goal of the season. Paiva with the cross. You can see here the throw taken by Marlon. Paiva puts in the ball with his... He's just slid in on it, hasn't he? He's just slid in. The defender missed it, and he's just slid in behind him and put it away. And that is what Estevao can do. And 30 goals for the season. He's not going to reach the 46, I don't think, that Mario Gatti got. But Estevao has been a brilliant stand-in. As Pellegrini whips in the volley, and a good save again from the starman Vera. Have we got a penalty review going on here? I didn't see anything there that suggested there might have been a penalty. But I will take it. Go on then, let's have a look. He's doing a penalty review, but I have no idea what happened. Maybe I'll see it when I edit it. But I have no clue. And they said there wasn't a foul. Didn't think there was. There was nothing there for me. And I think that's the first time I've seen that happen. Esteval's 30th goal of the season has us in the lead at half-time. Then goals in every single match so far. And only one of them, the Atletico Paranaense Santos game, the Brazilian all-Brazil game, that's the only match where both teams have scored. So I'm quite happy for that to stay as it is, because it means we'll win the game if that happens. Going to hand this one over to the assistant. He's gone out and tried to encourage them. It didn't really work, did it, to boost their morale? So we will assertively say there's a lot more to come. There we go, lots of green. That's what we like to see, isn't it? Let's get straight back out there then. Let's put them to the sword now. We've got the goal. Let's build on that and let's get those decisive 3 points on the board. Corner for Paiva. He's gone short to Pellegrini. Gives it him back. I didn't take Pellegrini off, did I? There's a bit of a scramble there from Nogueira. And Vero is on hand again. Pellegrini really should be thinking about taking him off. And there we go. There's the injury. It always happens, doesn't it? It always happens. I'm going to regret doing that now, aren't I? I'm going to regret leaving that because I've got a feeling that's going to be a few weeks for him now. I would be gutted. But Lucas Rodriguez, Franco Orozco, decent players in their own right. I'd be gutted to lose Pellegrini though. Here's Andre Ayala, goes back to Nogueira. 10 minutes into the second half. Good time to score now. Get some daylight between us. Goes back to the keeper. Daniel Sapa lifts it out to the other side now to Marlon. Plenty of movement. Come on, Lucas Rodriguez. What can you do now? Oh, God, he got it to Paiva. And he's hit the shot, and Vera with the save. That was poor. Leonardo Fernandez, the substitute. We've made all of our... we've made our other two subs. Of course, Pellegrini went off injured. You saw that one. Leonardo Fernandez has come on for Gaston Paiva. And Lucas Rodriguez, brilliant flying save from Vera. He has been superb again today. And the other one, Patricio Flamenco, has come on for Andres Ayala. Bit of fresh legs. Hopefully we can see this game out now. We deserve to win. Universidad de Chile, you might be able to see it down there at the bottom, are 4-0 up in their game against Blooming now. River, who were 1-0 up against Internacional, went 2-1 down and have just got it back to 2-2. Here's Esteval now for us. That was weird. What was that? What happened there? That was bizarre. The throw, and they've just thrown it straight back to Thomas Fernandez. Whips it across low. Lucas Rodriguez. Oh, what a finish that is. The points are in the bag. It's another 2-0 scoreline. And that is a brilliant finish. Drilled it right back across the goalkeeper, didn't he? Into that far corner. Lovely ball in from Thomas Fernandez as well. Whipped across. And that is a sensational finish from Lucas Rodriguez. He has been on fire since coming back into the team. It's his third goal of the season. We're going straight back in from kick-off. It's no more than we deserve. We have been utterly dominant here, and it's what should be now another comfortable win, and it could get even better as Leonardo Fernandez comes forward. He's got Esteval on his right foot. Oh, that was heading for the bottom corner, wasn't it? And it was blocked. That was definitely heading in. And Universidad de Chile have gone 5-0 up in their game now, so they are... really piling on the goals and the goal difference. Here's Thomas Fernandez again. Can we get a third here? This would be a great end. And it's going to come for... Was it Caccini who hit that in the end? Or Fernandez? One of the two hit it. It's another brilliant save from the keeper. He has had a blinder today. Lucas Rodriguez plays it across. Cleared away. Fernandez keeps it in. Rodriguez again. Gonzalez gets there ahead of Esteval. I assume this is just a bizarre long highlight to end the match, as that is just thumped away by Thomas Rojas. I assume there's not going to be any more goals, but you never know, do you? Here's Kondamura down the line. Thomas Fernandez gets between two players brilliantly. He's got Lucas Rodriguez and acres of space. It should be 3, and it isn't because of that wall in the goal. He has just been ridiculously good, and he comes to claim the cross at the expense of Gaston Campi, and he doesn't deserve to be on the losing side, really. Vera, he has been brilliant. Enzo Vera, let's have a look at him. Is he any good? He is 31 years of age, and he's amazing, isn't he? He's not even a real player. He is not even a real player. How ridiculous is that? And he's had an absolute stonker of a game. Absolutely ridiculous. Right. We're just going to say very pleased with the result in your performance because it was excellent and we are through to the knockout round. And there is confirmation. Estudiantes qualify for the second round. 4 wins from 4 in the group, which I'm very, very happy with. It's exactly what we needed as well. Matheus Pellegrini is only out for a couple of days, so that is relief. It says he was injured getting tackled, and it's a hamstring injury. So it's not terrible. Confirmation there then that we are through. Universidad de Chile only need a point. So we're not going to cover any more of the Libertadores games. Let's just have a quick look. Palmeiras and Universidad Católica both through already after 4 games. No one through in Group B. No one through in Group D. Flamengo are through. No one from F. No one from G. And no one from H at the minute either. So a few teams already through, and I'm just delighted that we are one of them. A little bit of a quandary now in terms of what I do for the next video, because I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. Because as I say, there's no point doing Universidad de Chile or Blooming now because they're dead rubbers. We're already through. If we beat Universidad de Chile, then, or even a point, I think would do it, wouldn't it? Would mean we'd top the group. We've then got Rosario Central or Los Andes in the Copa de la Superliga. Potentially could do that, I guess. We've got Olimpo in the Copa Argentina. So yeah, I don't really know what we're going to do for the next video, but you know, something will come along, I'm sure. At the minute, maybe this Copa de la Superliga. Maybe we'll certainly look to do that at some point. I think it'll probably be better to do that because the problem with the Copa Argentina is we play the 5th round now, and then the 6th round will be some point next season. So it's one of those quirks of Argentina. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Thank you very much. Both games, 2-2-0 wins. Not really a lot else to say, is there? So yeah, thank you very much for watching this one, guys. Remember to smash that like, subscribe as well, jump in the comments, jump down into the description for links to everything as well. Stay tuned, there will be a little video coming out, a little experiment that I've wanted to try. That should be out in the next few days, possibly at the weekend maybe. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel for that, won't you? And I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Adios, amigos.